Welcome to Haven Wild Duck in Belton. I'm going to be staying here from Monday to Friday in one of their hideaway caravans. I'm filming all the Haven sites which are the closest to the Norfolk Broads. I'm also working my way through the different grades of caravans as well, so you'll be able to see what you get in each different grade. This time I'll be filming a bronze caravan and I'm staying in 230 Spoonbill Court. Last time I stayed here I was in number 299 Mandarin Court and that was a silver caravan. I'll add the link for that at the end of this video for you. It's a huge site nestled in amongst the trees and it's probably about a mile from reception to my caravan. So here we are. This is the master bedroom, smaller than a silver caravan, and there are no doors on the wardrobe. You don't get an ensuite bathroom in a bronze caravan, but the bathroom you do get is ample. And of course, like every Haven caravan, it is spotlessly clean. Twin room just looks the same as the silver caravan, except no doors on the wardrobes in there either. Into the lounge and the kitchen with a beautiful view. No doors on the cupboards in the kitchen, not the top ones anyway. But does it really matter? I don't think so. I'm simply pointing out the different things that I see between a bronze and a silver. And of course, this caravan doesn't have a balcony. New gas bottle delivery first thing this morning. I thought I'd show you some of the places I visited while I've stayed here. I went into Great Yarmouth and there is a footpath called the Angles Way and that goes from Great Yarmouth to Borough Castle. So I did actually do that. That's Braden Bridge, Burney Arms wind pump in the distance and cruisers and sailing boats crossing Braden Water. Isn't this just the most amazing sight? If it's the wildlife you like, then there's Strumpshire Fen and Buckingham Marshes. And I was lucky enough to see an avocet chick while I was here. Marsh harriers overhead, looking for their lunch. Hopefully they won't get the avocet chicks. Coots. Goslings. So many young around this time of year. I also went into Lowestoft, saw the Border Force boat, the new Gullwing Bridge which is recently opened, and mainly just had a general walk about looking at the shipping. Then, of course, the Norfolk Broads themselves, where there's day boats, modern and old, along with larger boats, cruisers, that you can hire for a week or more, a fortnight, various sizes of accommodation, and if you time it right, you may even have the ice cream boat go past. Always a welcoming sight on a hot day. Sailing boats. And there's also riverside properties that you can hire. This happens to be in Martham, but there are holiday properties dotted about all over the Broads. You could take an organised boat trip, have a look on a wherry which is over 100 years old. I don't know if it still has, but once upon a time this particular holiday property had gas lights. Back at Braden Water, this time looking across onto the marshes and the Angles Walk I mentioned earlier. And while here, I decided to go and have a look and see at Seashore if I could find my property I'll be staying in October. I did. And while here, a new caravan arrived, so I had a quick watch of that being unloaded. Fascinating. Obviously, I'm not going to say which caravan it is, but I do have a sea view, so that will be stunning to stay there for the week. This caravan went past me. I could see it's got the 3-piece suite in there, curtains, everything. Amazing, isn't it? Sadly, a week goes far too quickly. So I'm now back at the caravan, packing up all my things as I've got to go home. I'll certainly miss this view. When you stay here, I really hope you have as much fun as I've had. It's been absolutely brilliant.